So, hello there everyone and welcome, it is Niran here, and today it is time for me to bring you another Career Mode in 2030 video. This, of course, is the mini-series where we go all the way into the future to see what the world of football is like according to FIFA 19 Career Mode in the year 2030. We'll be taking a look at some of the best leagues, the best teams, and the best players in football at this point in a Career Mode save. And if you go on to enjoy it, feel free to slap a like on this one and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Soon enough, we'll be simming to the end of Career Mode. But before any of that, I want to say a massive thank you to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. It's a football news app where you can get live updates on the teams that you support, so you can get score updates, news updates, and even stuff about transfer rumours as well. Talk about, you know, your favourite team or whatever. You only get push notifications from them. You can filter out anything else that you don't want to hear about. There'll be a link down in the description below to download that one on both the App Store and on Android. Starting off today's version, we look at the Championship here. We've got Newcastle and Burnley promoted automatically, with Brentford, Huddersfield, Ipswich and Aston Villa in the playoffs. Championship mid-table is looking kind of the normal, to be honest with you. If you missed the first one, there'll be a link in the top right so you can see the Premier League and the Bundesliga and stuff. We start, as I mentioned, with the Championship. Portsmouth, Coventry and even MK Dons, who start life in League 2, all the way up in the Championship, which I find very, very interesting. Meanwhile, in League 1, Wigan and Sunderland promoted, but you can see in 7th place there, not even in the playoffs, Cardiff City, who start life in the Premier League, have dropped drastically all the way down into League 1. Big shame for them. You can see the rest of League 1 there. Lincoln City all the way up in League 1, and well, I say all the way up, but doing well in League 1, or relatively speaking anyway, a mid-table side. And down in League 2, Northampton, Rochdale and Mansfield Town getting promoted. Accrington, Notts County and a couple of others there in the playoffs. I didn't quite catch them, but I'm sure you guys can pause on the video if you want to see this in a little bit more detail. It would have been Carlisle United and Crawley Town relegated to the conference. Macclesfield and Tranmere Rovers, new teams to this year's game, would have beaten them. Over in France, we didn't get a chance to look at Ligue 1 in the last video. AS Monaco actually won the league, so Paris Saint-Germain, the lowly figure of second only, 2 points behind the eventual winners. Lyon and Marseille there in third and fourth, Dijon and Nantes doing very well in that league as well. Meanwhile, over in the Scottish Premier League, not Celtic, not Rangers, but Hearts won the league. Rangers second, so they managed to overcome their Glaswegian rivals, but not overall beat Hearts. They managed to win the league. Now we're taking a look at some of the more interesting players in this save, and we start with the Jamaican Leon Bailey, who swapped Bayer Leverkusen for Juventus. He's 87 rated. Deo Upamecano has also joined a new team. He is at Real Madrid. Natural replacement, I guess, for Raphael Varane, 88 rated Frenchman, 31 years of age, having joined from Leipzig, I do believe. Abdoulaye Darboe was swapped French mid-table, currently side Nantes. He has gone to Barcelona. The left midfielder, 87 rated for him. Christian Pulisic is another interesting signing. I think this happens quite a lot. I've seen this happen before, actually. He's gone to Tottenham. 88 rated is the American right now, and the man that's replaced him is Ezekiel Barkow, 87 rated. He has left Atlanta United over in America, and he has joined Borussia Dortmund in the Bundesliga, which is quite an interesting signing. First of the regens is this man here, Vincenzo Garofalo. I'm honestly not sure who he's a regen of. Centre mid, though, 91 rated. Maybe a Marco Verratti regen, but it'd be quite early on in the save to have him at that sort of age already. He's 91 rated, though. Camille Miss is the regen for Robert Lewandowski, 88 rated, playing for Malaga over in Spain. So either Lewandowski joined a Spanish side at some point in his career, or the regen just signed for Malaga after being created, if you like. Kai Havertz is another player who's signed for Real Madrid, along with Deo Upamecano joining from the Bundesliga. Sandro Tonali, very high rated Italian player, has left. What is it? Who does he play for? Brescia, I think it is, over in Italy, and he has swapped them for Everton at 88 rated. Got another player now who's joined Barcelona, Jan Fiete Arp as well, 88 rated, is the striker from Germany. Moving on from that, we've got Ruben Neves, who swapped Wolverhampton Wanderers for Arsenal. 87 rated at this point in the career mode, despite actually being 33 years of age. Quite old to still be at his, peak potential, if you like. Moving on from that, Paulo Dybala, who very rarely leaves Juventus in career mode, has decided to swap them for Barcelona. He's very much beyond the peak of his powers, only 79 rated, but a nice way to end his career, I suppose. Another Arsenal signing is this man here, Milan Skriniar. When we did the video in 2025, he'd already joined the North London side. He has remained there for the majority of his career. He's now 87 rated. 88 rated is Houssam Aouar, who has left Lyon for Bayern Munich. Very interesting signing from them. 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. They obviously won the Bundesliga in this season. Maximiliano Ojo is the regen of De Bruyne, I do believe. 84 84 rated attacking midfielder from Belgium. So once again, he's either ended up at OGC Nice after spawning, if you like, in the Premier League, or Kevin De Bruyne was in France at one point in his career. Sofiane Diop has swapped Monaco for Juventus. He's 87 rated, very good pickup from the Italian Giants. The penultimate player we'll look at in depth here is Angel Gomez, who has left Manchester United and has joined German outfit RB Leipzig. Not great for them at the moment. They lost a lot of their good players, but they made a good signing there at least. And then finally, Leroy Saarne is one player who remained at one club for the entirety of the career mode save. At least he has remained at Manchester City, and he is 84 rated now. Taking a look though at some other teams in a little bit more detail, and we start off with Paris Saint-Germain, whose main goalkeeper there is Emmanuel Busaglia, but they've got a heck of a lot of players. 9 goalkeepers there, but 89 rated Busaglia is the Buffon pre-gen, and he is their best goalkeeper. Dale Fry, Guerrero, Gianluca Itta, also Diogo Leite there as well, very high potential Portuguese defender at PSG here, along with Nicolas Sula and Kieran Tierney. Rodrigo Bentancur signed from Juve, got Leon Goretzka, Dani Ceballos, Arne Meyer as well, and Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, Amat Ndiaye Diédhiou, and Saul Niguez, and then up top, obviously, Kylian Mbappe Lotin, Leo Jarba, and also Diego Rodriguez, who I think is a regen of either Suarez or Edinson Cavani. Very strong side there. On to Bayern Munich, not a very good set of goalkeepers in fairness. Trent Alexander-Arnold has swapped Liverpool though for the German outfit, so at least a very decent right back there. Presnel Kimpembe has joined Jules Koundé as well as Jamal Lascelles. He's obviously very old though at this point. And John Lukumi as well, a Colombian. Never heard of him actually, but he's 83 rated. On to the midfield, Houssam Aouar we saw earlier. Kieran Dowell has joined from Everton. Patrizio Henry Garcia is a regen of some kind, 83 rated there. Mason Mount as well. Jordi Mbula, Valentin Rongier, Sebastian Szymanski, the hidden gem from Poland, as well as signed for Bayern. Then moving on to the attackers, not much in the way of good options at all there for strikers and goalkeepers, so understandable as to why Bayern haven't really won all that much in Europe. They've carried on doing well in their domestic league, but as far as Europe is concerned, not doing that great. On to Man City, they've signed Issa Diop and Antonio Lato. On top of that, they've also got Giuseppe Pizzella, Blas Riveros, and Andrew Robertson has actually signed from Liverpool for City. He's quite old though now. Jesus Vallejo is another one that signed for City in a very decent defence actually these guys have got going on right now. Chris Durkin, Aleix Garcia, Jack Harrison there is an okay player at this point, probably in the career mode save. Rodri there at 85 rated, Anderson Talisca, Ben Woodburn and Ante Coric as well. Decent enough players, but on the way downwards in terms of age. Brahim Diaz, Gabriel Jesus and Leroy Saarne, as well as this Calvin Thomas guy and Raheem Sterling. Not entirely sure who Calvin Thomas is a regen of. I'm sure you guys can work it out based on his overall and his age. On to Liverpool now though, the penultimate team we're gonna look at in this video, the likes of Tin Jedvai, Eder Militao, Aaron Martin in this side. Very decent left back there, regen at 86 rated from Brazil. Oliver Batista Meyer as well as signed for the club that I support here. Pablo Fornals there, Fabinho as well at 79 rating. He's now 36 years of age though. Martin Punotski, I believe, is the regen for Marek Hamšík. He's 25 years of age now from Slovakia. And then up top there, Myron Boadu, 85 rated. They've also got Ryan Kent and Justin Kluivert at 86 there, so very decent signing from them. Patrick Schick and Calvin Stengs as well, providing a little bit of depth. And now finally we'll look at Atletico Madrid. Jan Oblak there at 85 rated has gone down quite a bit. Obviously he has aged quite a lot. Joe Gomez has left Liverpool, the side that we just looked at, and joined Atletico along with Robert Gumni. Yusuf Kayan there is a regen. We've got Alessio Romagnoli, and Luca Hernandez. John Stones has left City and he's joined Atletico along with Mitchell Weiser as well at the club now. Thomas Lemar, Angel Correa and Crepin Diata, newly Atletico Madrid players. Matej Petkovic, that is the regen of Luka Modric, has ended up at Atletico, along with Renato Sanchez. We've got Tammy Abraham, Jonathan Leko, Belotti, Jonathan David, Christian Pavon, and a couple of others, including Sanabria and Felipe Viseu, the high potential Brazilian. So, some very interesting signings there at Atletico. Arguably one of the most interesting teams of the entire thing, actually, signing some very good regens and some very good young, high potential prospect players there as well. Got a very decent team overall, and it's no surprise they're challenging the likes of Real Madrid and Barca in La Liga. That though is going to round up today's video of FIFA 19 career mode in 2030. I hope you did enjoy. Leave down in the comment section below what teams and players you would like me to look at in the next one, and that third and final one will include everything else that you guys want to see. If you enjoyed this video though, slap a like on it and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It's the big red button under the video and it massively helps me out. And you can follow me on social social media these days too. My Twitter and Insta are at @theofficialfng, and links are down below. But it's been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a great day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.
You the best, no less. Bad girl, but you feel so nice. So wrong, but it feels so right.